so Tommy's at work again today. So I am trying to do what little bit I can do without, you know, having to do like flooring and stuff like that, because we're not there yet. But I'll show you what I'm doing today. This is day 5 or 6. I don't know. I've lost count, but 5 or 6. So today I am putting the insulation, the first layer of insulation in the pockets. That's my first one. I haven't got to those yet, but that's what I'm doing today. So I'm cutting this stuff, which is relatively easy, but I've got carpal tunnel in both of my arms, so it's a little bit of a challenge with that, but I'll get it. It might be slow, but I'll get it. So there's one back door and there's the other. Is it perfect? No. Will it work? Yes. All right. So this would technically be, I guess, day 7, because I haven't done anything since Monday. Monday I started feeling kind of crappy. I thought it was maybe my sinuses. Throughout the week it just kind of got worse. And then I woke up this morning and I had a cough. So I guess I'm getting a cold, summer cold, whatever. But I figured the best way to combat that was to get out here and sweat that heifer out. But I got a shower, which I know is kind of counterproductive since I'm going to sweat, but I figured I'd feel better after I got a shower. So that's what I did. And now I'm going to go back to putting in the green stuff that you see behind me. I got 3 panels left, and Tommy's had to work all week, and by the time he's gotten home, I hadn't wanted to ask him to do anything because it's been later, and then on top of that, he's working out in the heat and he's hot, so I don't want him to have to come out here and sit in this hot box while we're doing this, which oddly enough though, since we've insulated, has not been that bad. So we're gonna get to it. Cross your fingers, because I gave up the other day. I love my husband, y'all know I do. We've been together since we were 9, but he kinda, for lack of a better term, I guess, rooster blocked me. I'll put it that way. When he put the bed frame in, because it's blocked me from being able to really get to those panels, the ones that are left. Because I got short legs, y'all, and I'm chubby. So I'm trying to straddle these beams and get in between them, and it's really hard to get the right type of angle, but I'm going to do my best, and hopefully we'll get this done before he gets home tonight so I can surprise him. Because I had told him I was kind of irritated with him, and I'm like, you're going to finish that since you made it difficult for me to do, but see if I can get this done. Maybe. Fingers crossed. I think I can. What you doing, Tommy?
Put some insulation in.
You couldn't wait for me, could you?
Yeah, I'm waiting on you. There's plenty to do.
No, I meant to video it.
Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm just stuffing this door full of rock wool insulation.
Went and got a bale of it today.
Yeah.
This is also what we're going to be using in our cabin.
Yep. So just filling this panel on all the doors. And then of course we got all that to fill down there, and then there's a lot of insulation over here.
Yeah. I think I'm going to start
this all day.
I think I'm going to start working on the foil.
Oh, okay. Leave the insulation to me, huh?
Well, that's insulation too.
All right. But I did a sound test.
Yeah.
Which you'll see that video. I walked all the way around it, so we're going to see how quiet it's going to be after we at least do the walls and
all right.
So.
All right. So that is what I'm doing right now. I am trimming out this reflective foil to go on those. Alright, so moved on to stuffing the rock wool on the insides. You got stuff all up in those little holes. See if I can get it to focus. Yeah, got stuff all up in there. That's what I'm doing. But let me tell you what ain't fun. When that adhesive from that stuff mixes with the wool. And as Tommy, and this is wool, y'all. It's wool. for those that don't know. But it's fire resistant, soundproof, and moisture mildew resistant. But we're also, like I said, we're going to use this in our cabin. But as Tommy said, we're pretty sure that there are bits of sheep poop, possibly, in here. But, oh well, it don't stink. It's just, I don't like that feeling on my fingers. But anyway, so got all that done. But we ran out. I don't know why it won't focus. We ran out of the reflective stuff. So we almost had enough, but not quite. So gonna have to get some more of that. And then once we get all this done, then it's time to build the walls. No.
So as this was a work van, there was a lot of walking on the roof. So you see this brace here. So as this was a work van, a lot of walking on the roof. And you see this brace here, how it's down. I'm going to take my stick and my hydraulic jack. I'm just going to jack it up. I said up. Like so.
Seamless.
That way we can get that arch back into the roof. I did this one already. It was pretty bad. But the one right above your head is almost flat. So on this side and this side needs to go up.
Alright, well, I'm finishing up the wool. And then I'll let you have this side.
Alright, I'm going to do that one.
Alright.
Alright.
Well,
Welcome back.
It's been about 2 weeks.
Yeah, and we had got us a Maxxair fan that we're going to put in today. So we get some air moving in this hot.
Yes.
So basically what we got, this is the piece that goes down on the roof from all my research. These little tabs need to be on each side, not front to back. And then I have some fuel tape, I think what they call it, that goes on here to make the seal when it goes into the ceiling. And this opening's what they say is 14 inches for this to slip down in to the ceiling. So I have to cut a hole in the roof, of course, for this to go on the top. So that's what we're going to be doing.
All right.
So we're going to cut a 14 by 14 inch hole into the van and hope it don't rain before we get done.
Yeah.
So let me get this laid out. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it out from the inside to see exactly where I want it and trace this out with a Sharpie and pop me 4 holes in each corner. Then when I go up top, I'll just lay this where I had it and then trace it out again.
Sounds good.
So let's give that a shot.
Well, a little update though. We were gifted a mini fridge that works really well.
Yeah.
We've got one of the cabinets sort of kind of laid out in terms of how big it's going to be.
We're just trying to get an idea.
Yeah. And then that's pretty much all we've been able to do. He was out of town, then I had to go out of town.
Yeah, I'm going to get the plan for today and tomorrow is get the Maxxair fan installed. Get the ceiling started to where we can keep this stuff from falling down. It keeps falling down because what we're going to do, we're going to take and put this across, and then we're going to pack all this full of rock wool insulation also. So that should give us a nice barrier, even though it's only going to be probably an inch, but still yet that'll give us some more insulation. So that's our plan for this weekend.
Yep.
I'm gonna get started laying out this hole, see where we want it, and go from there.
All right.
We'll come back when I'm cutting it out. Or
Yeah, when you're cutting it out.
Anyway.
Okay, say that again.
I think I'm gonna have it where it goes like in the center of the bed.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll get more air than you do.
Oh, thanks.
But that's what I'm thinking, is it's going to go somewhere like that. I'll get my tape and measure it, make sure it's centered, but this will be like center of the bed area. And we'll see.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention he's got some of the wiring ran.
Yeah, this is for the lights. They're low voltage lights. So got some of this ran. It's all coming back to a central location. So
which will be
our electrical cabinet over here. All right, hand me that tape and let me get the measure.
All right, we'll be back. So I'm up here on the top. Y'all, I hate heights. My knees are shaking.
Make sure you wear your safety glasses.
Which you're not.
And all your proper equipment. Let me see if this hole's even big enough. It's not. I gotta make it just a little bit bigger.
Great. Go.
I didn't actually know what size I needed, so I just made a hole. Try to go fast, you can get a lot of that roof bounce.
Yeah, don't bounce the slider.
So I got the hole cut out, which wasn't too bad. Jigsaw piece of crap I got. So what kind is it? Black & Decker. It was just something I bought. I needed it like right now, and so I bought it like years ago. Might have used it once or twice. But anyway, so now what I'm going to do is around that hole, I'm going to clean it up real good. I got some acetone over here. Wipe it all down. Maybe take a little piece of sandpaper, scuff it up a little bit, and then on the flange, and I'll show you. It has to have sealant, of course, or it's going to leak. It'll probably leak anyway, because I'm never good at that stuff. But I'm going to put Buell.
So that makes me feel so
It's
confident.
probably going to leak, but they make this stuff called Flex Seal. If it even looks like it's going to leak, I'm going to put that on there. But I got two different kinds, and I want to make sure in them two valleys that we have on the front and the back, 'cause that's where the water's going to be hitting while you're driving. I want to make sure that they're doubled up. So we'll get to that next. This is the other stuff I bought, and it just looked a little thicker, and it's for metal roofs, buildings, sealant type deal. And I was thinking about just doubling it, but I don't know. This is what they call butt yield. Butyl tape, and basically all it is, it's kind of like and you got to buy this damn 50-foot roll, but it's only like $6, so it's not that bad. It's kind of like a putty. It's kind of what that is. So what I'm thinking is, and remember, this is your top. So I'm going to put right along these screw holes, I'm going to put that tape all the way around it, and I'm going to keep in mind that if I have a seam, which you will, I'm going to have it at the back of the van, not at the front. So, and I've never used this stuff. I don't even know if I like it yet. I just lied to y'all, didn't I? So, the back of the van is where I want to start this. it sticks more to me than it does the plastic that I'm trying to stick it to. But I want it to be, see that crap sticking to me. I want it to stick right over the screw holes. And the ones I've seen them use in the videos, God almighty, I don't like this stuff. Was it seemed like it was thicker than this, but this is all I could find at Home Depot, I think is where I got it. Oh well, that's like chewing gum.
Ew.
You want some?
No, thank you.
So that's what I was talking about with my seam. I wanted it at the back of the van. So then this stuff, which I've absolutely never used neither.
So what you're saying is you basically have no experience.
No, this is usually when Tommy brings out the caulk gun and just caulks it. Let's see. Looks like cut here. These brand new scissors that I bought for this. And let me see if, so it's got a sticky side. So I might just put it, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So let's just see how this works out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because how am I going to make this damn turn with this thick ass shit? Need 5 hands.
Well, one, 2 of them was videoing.
Sticky side down, maybe. I don't know. I don't like that end either, y'all.
Those are my herb cutting scissors.
These things ain't worth crap.
Well, they're fine for cutting basil and rosemary.
All right, so we're gonna start at the back again. Oh, well, it does kind of make a turn there, don't it? Dang on hole no more. There we go. This is not it's not easy to keep straight on here. I don't like it. Alright, so that's what we got for good or bad.
Better or worse.
Good, better or worse, good or bad. Seam's gonna be at the back. So when it goes on the van, it's going to be this way. So both seams are, I made them on the back because I'm smart. And I know it's going to leak. So now I got to go clean the roof.
All right. What are you going to use to clean that?
Acetone, nail polish, and a rag.
Well, hopefully that works for you because it did not work.
It's just to clean
on
up
taking
any
the
dirt
adhesive.
or metal shavings or any of that stuff. Just get it all off of there. So when you're watching this video and you're wondering, Tommy, where do I buy that stuff? I'll send it to you because I'll never use this stuff
Send it
again.
to you for free. Just pay shipping.
This is all I'm going to have use for it, as far as I know. And I used about 4 foot of it. So you get this bag of screws.
That came with it?
This came with it. And there's 4 screws in here that's different than the rest. Let's see what they could be. So there's somebody lied to us.
Why?
Because there's 3 different sizes.
Oh, awesome.
We got, oh, I bet you these pretty ones, they're painted white. I bet it's for the
inside,
the bezel, or the pretty piece.
Yeah.
And I bet them 4 right there, these 4 short fat ones. Can I say fat on the internet?
Yeah.
When I'm talking about screws. And then these long skinny ones. So you got the long, about 1.25 inches. Then you got a 3/4. This is going to be to hold the unit on to it. And then you got 4 pan heads or flat heads. I know that's a Phillips, so don't correct me, but it's a flat screw. It's cumbersome. That will be for the pretty piece. All right. So let me get my drill set up.
All right.
And then we'll see about attaching this monster to the top. Well, what we should do when we get done is close the van back up for about 10 minutes, take a temperature on it, and then turn the fan on and see what difference it makes on the inside.
Okay.
Because Maxxair fan's supposed to be the stuff. Now, we didn't get the automatic remote controlled, the one I want, because I can't really justify $400 for a fan. But if you're going to do like camping, in my opinion, like full-time type, or more than often not camping, it's got a thermostat on it. So if you're out there in the day and it gets up 80, 90 degrees in there, you can set that thermostat and it'll open up and start blowing the air out.
This one, this model?
This will not.
Oh.
That's what I just said.
Lame.
Can't afford $400 for a fan. And it's a 10-speed. This is only a 4-speed, but it does have the ability to blow in, but not technically. I'll explain that later. I'm going to take an 1/8" drill bit to pre-drill these holes. I want to check my front and the back again. These clips need to be side to side. Need to make sure, because I got such a thick thing on here. I'm gonna grab my other drill real quick. These screws are stainless steel, so they won't stick to your magnet, so prepare for that to be an aggravating thing.
He means the magnetized drill bit. He forgets that not everybody does this for a living, or does this type of work for a living.
So I got the 4 outside edges. Looks beautiful. I got 12 more holes to drill.
Okay. Well, we'll be back.
All right. So all 16 screws are in. And I think we got a good seal.
Good.
So now we'll get the fan set up there and see what we need to do.
All right, we'll be back.
So like internet says you have to open this because the screw holes are right here. You just let your wire fall down on the inside. Might have to get where I can see this a little bit better.
Yeah, that roof is smoking hot.
So what does it look like?
I mean, from here it looks good.
Alright, so now I get my 4 screws to run in. Them 2 holes on this side and 2 holes on the other. So
Okay.
these are the 4 screws, 2 on each side that holds the fan up there. Don't be looking at my butt.
I always look at your butt.
That was pretty easy.
Well, that's good. We like easy.
We got almost there before it fell off.
No.
Alright. Little jumper cable that runs up to my cigarette lighter. For right now.
Oh, there we go. We got a fan, y'all.
So that's got 4 speeds.
Good job, Tommy.
And that's pulling the good thing about these fans, they can be used in the rain or not. So you don't and you can use them going down the road. But the way it's set up now, it's an exhaust. So it's actually pulling air up. And if I close this, it blows air down.
Ah, okay.
The other model is actually a reversible fan that actually blows just as much in as it does out. But I can feel it.
Good.
I mean, you can see it's moving the tape here.
Good deal.
Easy peasy, right? So
When does that piece come into effect?
what are you pointing? Oh, when you finish your sealing, that piece slides up in to this to make it clean around the inside edge.
That's good. It's awful big.
It'll have to be cut down. That it adjusts from I think it's 1 3/4 inches up to 6 inches of depth.
Okay, all right.
So these are actually installed on RVs, so they have a thicker ceiling, so they'll need that thicker shroud. And this shit I cannot get to stay up. I've used 3M spray. I've double-sided taped it with tape I got from Lowe's. I got some Super 77 that I was going to use next, but maybe if I can get the ceiling started, and I can get the insulation up in there to hold all that up. But I still need to run 1 wire for the fan. This was just where we could test it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut it down and lock it, turn it off. Oh wait, that's got going on. So I'm going to turn it off, I'm going to shut the van, let it set for about 20 minutes, see what the temperature is, and turn it back off.
All right.
So right now, the temperature in there is 104.
Okay.
So I'm going to go back inside. I don't know if you can see it.
What's that? No. Too much about. Yeah, I see it. 104.
104. I'm going to go back inside and turn the fan on, open up the exhaust, and see.
All right. All right.
Well, it still says 100.
So it really didn't help much.
99.
All right.
All right. Well, welcome back.
Hang on. Go up a little bit because you got me all in shadow. All right. So this is future Tommy and Lori ending out the video you just watched because we realized that it did end pretty abruptly, but that was only because
Life happened
and we had to stop doing what we were doing. So this is the end of that video.
Thank you for watching.
But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when we upload new videos.
Till next time.
Bye. Stay spicy.